Hi everyone, welcome to Sue's Day. I'm Sue Ann Jafarian of the Novel RV. I'm coming to you today from the parking lot of a visitor center in a small village in Quebec. And it has been raining since about 5 a.m. this morning. Stacy and I were going to do a video together, but because of the rain, we can't do it outside, and the van's a little too cramped for both of us to do it properly. So you get me today. But that gives me an opportunity to talk to you about a little bit of our trip. We are currently in Quebec. We are exploring the Gaspé, I hope I said that right, Gaspé Peninsula. It is beautiful. We have been hugging the coastline, the rugged coastline, and the scenery has been incredible. I mean, stunning. Anyway, in about an hour, we're going to be bugging out of here, and we're going to be continuing our exploration of this peninsula. And in the next day or so, we will be in New Brunswick. But today I want to talk to you about the food we have been eating in Quebec. As most people know, Quebec has a very heavy French influence. It was settled by French explorers, trappers, missionaries. The signs are in French. The menus are in French. Fortunately, Stacy speaks French. I don't, but I can read a menu now, and I can read all my signs. But anyway, we've been having a really good time trying different foods. So here's a rundown of some of my favorites and one not so favorite. Recently, I tried a meat pie. It was ground pork and seasonings. I actually bought it in the frozen section of a grocery store, and it was really good. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I also loved crepes. I've had crepes before. These were off the chart. Stacy and I went into a small town and went to a crepe restaurant, and it just rocked everything we had from my huge cafe mocha to the side salad that came with the crepe rocked, but the crepes themselves were amazing. I'm not a big fan of sweet crepes, even though I like sweets, but I love savory crepes. And I had smoked salmon, asparagus, hollandaise sauce, and a sunny side egg, all wrapped up in a beautiful crepe. Stacy had one with ham, spinach, apples, blue cheese, and a cheese sauce in a buckwheat crepe. The two of us cleaned our plates, I can tell you that. So we love crepes, and I hope to have them again soon. Anyway, let's see. Another favorite was, the ice cream up here. I know that's not iconic to Quebec, but we've had a couple of samplings of soft serve ice cream up here that has been much creamier and thicker and richer than what we get in the States. Those have been very yummy. And they're big on the dips, like in Dairy Queen when they dip it in the chocolate and all. They're big on dips up here and have a wide selection to choose from. So that's been cool. Now, we went to Quebec City and we took a bus tour of the city, one of those hop-on, hop-off buses. And then we also visited the old part of Quebec City. And there we ate at a restaurant that was recommended to us by someone we met. And it has a prefix menu, and you get to choose from many items that are classic Quebec to modern. It's in a historic building. It was just charming. So anyway, we ate there, and I thought the food was very good. I wasn't crazy about their dessert. Their dessert let me down, but the onion soup we had was really good. I've had onion soup before, but this was much better than anything I've ever had. It was less salty, had more flavor, less salt. And I couldn't sop up the broth fast enough with crusty bread. For our entree, Stacy had a grilled salmon that came with a beautiful sauce, and she enjoyed that. I chose something I have never seen before, and that was bison bourguignon. Now, many of us have heard of and eaten beef bourguignon. This was bison bourguignon, and I thought, why not? I love bison burgers, so why not try this? It was a great choice. It came in a wine cream blueberry sauce. Now, it wasn't as sweet as you might think. It just had a hint of blueberry in it, just enough to be a little different. It was very rich and it was absolutely yummy. And they served both of our plates with a really nice selection of fresh garden vegetables. So that was really good. Remember that, bison bourguignon. Crepes, bourguignon, all good, all good. Then I am coming to the one thing I didn't like. And it's a very iconic food item in Canada, but it originated in Quebec, and that's poutine. Everyone told me, oh, wait till you get there. You got to try the Canadian poutine. It's wonderful. Now, poutine you can get in the United States now. It's become very popular. Okay, but I'm going to have it in Quebec, where it originated. So, Stacy and I were in this small town. One of the restaurants there was known for their poutine, and we both ordered it. I will not be ordering it again. Now, before you poutine aficionados get all up in arms over me bad-mouthing one of your favorite foods, let me tell you that I love gravy on mashed potatoes. I like cheese curds, but I prefer my cheese curds flavored like garlic and dill or maybe tomato and basil. And I like fries, but I like my fries extra crispy. So when you put fries in a bowl and you put plain cheese curds on them and then you put gravy on it, those fries get soggy. And I found it disgusting. Okay, now to be fair to that restaurant, both Stacy and I liked the flavor of the poutine. She actually liked the poutine better than I did. But I was appalled by the texture. So it had nothing to do with flavor or that restaurant. It had to do with my personal preference regarding the textures of my food and the combinations of my food. I gotta tell you this, it squeaked. It squeaked. Every time I took a mouthful of poutine, I think it was the curds, but every time I took a mouthful and chewed, it squeaked. Truly, I'm not crazy. It squeaked. Like rubber-soled shoes on wet pavement, it squeaked. And that was at first funny and then a total turnoff. We took a good portion of our poutine back to our vans because the portions were so large. And I have to admit, once it was reheated and it came out more like a mushy casserole, I liked it better. But it's not one of those iconic foods I will ever think about again as, ooh, I've got to have that. No, you can keep your poutine. I'll keep your crepes. Anyway, that's the Tuesday for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It's free. And I'll see you next Tuesday. I don't know where Stacy and I will be next Tuesday, but we'll see you then. Bye-bye.